Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Todd, Southern Sipper, coming to you from the back patio. I'm sure you can tell, those of you familiar with the channel, tell I'm thinning out some bamboo, but we started on that project several days ago, but we've been sidetracked. If you read the thumbnail, I'm sure you've surmised by now that Mama Sipper has passed away. It was, it was rather sudden, but she was 85. She's going to be 86 in just a few days. I'm not going to go into all of the details about all that sort of thing. It's not pleasant, and I don't want anybody to be sad for me or for Mom or any of that sort of thing. My mom, there's absolutely no reason, because my mom was 80, she's going to be 86 years old, and right up to the bitter end, she was independent and sharp as a tack, and sometimes too damn sharp, because she could rip your ass a brand new one at any moment if you said the wrong thing, and she was she was really good at it. I need to grab my glass, so. I'm not really doing a beer review. I'm having a beer, and what I'm having is my mom's absolute favorite beer. And coincidentally, while we've been over there cleaning out the place, she had a brand new 6-pack of Abita Amber, man. She absolutely loves some Abita Amber. It was her favorite beer in the whole wide world, followed closely by Yuengling. She was just an amber lager kind of gal. That was just her jam. And when we went out to her favorite, which is my favorite, my son's favorite, my wife's favorite pub here in town, Callahan's. She loved to go there. If I called her, didn't matter what time of day or what day of the week, didn't matter. I could call her up and say, hey, Mom, look, you want to go to Callahan's? And all I had to do is go pick her up. She could drive herself there, but I like to pick her up anyway. And she's going to have a harp. She loved harp, as do I. But I never buy harp unless I'm at Callahan's. But she was she was something else. She had a lot to celebrate in her life. She had a fantastic marriage to my dad for 50 plus years. I'm not sure exactly how many after 50, but it was well over 50, and I know that because I'm 61. So actually it was over 60 years. It's what I meant to say. Those two were, it's just a match made in heaven, my mom and dad. She raised two sons, me, and I had an older brother. My older brother was 61 when he passed away. And she raised a special needs son to the ripe old age of 61 and kept him as independent as she possibly could. Now, she lived with him, but he did his own thing as much as he was capable. And that was due in large part to her efforts, particularly after my dad passed away, which he passed away in 2012. She had a long career and retired from one job and fell into another job and was there for years and just loved it. Boatloads of friends. I've talked to so many of her friends in the last few days. It's been really heartwarming. So y'all have to excuse me. So cheers to Mama Sipper, Now that I just sat here and clinked my mic with my bottle. Now that all this has come to pass, it's a strange feeling because now I'm the only guy left in that little nuclear family. My brother, my mom, and dad. I've got some relatives in Atlanta. I'll see them in a few days. My son is flying in, which it's going to be great. We're at the Mobile Botanical Gardens where I work. And so many of her friends are out there. We're going to do this big celebration of life event in a couple of weeks, and it's going to be it's going to be a big day. It's just going to be amazing to see how many people that she positively impacted over the course of her life. It's just going to be such a treat for me. And my son will be here, which is great. And I've got my cousin in Atlanta. Is going to fly in, and I hadn't seen him in a while, and it's going to be great to catch up. And I have a sneaking suspicion that once all of that is over, which will be on a Saturday, I'm going to bet dollars to donuts right now, and I'll confirm it here on the channel that we all wind up at Callahan's. You know, it just is what it is. There's no other reason to go anywhere else. My son's in town. He loves the place. I love the place. My wife loves the place. Go there. Mom loved it. So, you know, that's just kind of going to be a done deal. Anywho, you know what, just for grins, what I'm going to do is I'll link, you know what, I'm not even going to link it. Just look in the description and I'm going to dig up the reviews that I did with Mom, and you guys can watch them. You see how much fun she really was, if you hadn't already watched them. You know, I'm going to miss her. Hell, everybody's going to miss her. She was just such an absolute dynamo her entire life, right up until the final day. So I'm just going to end this one, and you know, thank everybody for, you know, supporting my little channel here. It's been a lot of fun. I got a lot of work to do yet, you know, to finish cleaning out Mom's house. You know, but we've been busy over there already, so there's kind of light at the end of that tunnel already. And I've got, you know, once that's over, you know, I keep saying I'm going to get back busy on the channel, but, you know, I just hadn't been able to. I've got, you know, weed reviews to do, and I've got beer reviews to do, and, you know, I claimed I was going to do some knife making. I don't make knives anymore. I used to. That's too much work for me. Spoon stuff. I'm, you know, doing some spoon reviews. It's, you know, the weather's warm and all that bit, and I can work outside longer in the day. So I'm going to try to get all that going. I don't see any reason why I can't, other than some crazy thing happening at work that ties up more time than it's supposed to, but I don't know. Anyway, y'all all please, if it pleases you, raise a glass to Mama Sipper at whenever you feel like it. And if you don't do that, you know, get your Delta products out, you know, for Mama Sipper. I could never get her on that. It's hilarious because Alabama's trying to get her damn their medical marijuana and stuff rules passed, and they can't do it. And my mom can tell you, she kept up with it like crazy. She can tell you every damn thing in the world about what was going on and all that bit with it. She was never going to touch it, but she knew all about it. One of my friends, when we'd get around her, they'd just be laughing their heads off because her and a couple of her friends knew all the ins and outs on the laws better than anybody else did, but none of them were ever going to look at it. So y'all do all that, and if it please you, as they say. I didn't expect to be sitting here for 10 minutes plus doing this, but again, I really enjoy this channel, and I enjoy reading the comments, and everybody's great, and I hope to get back on a schedule soon and get more content out there. And you know, this is a weird one. I'm not really sure how to end it, but please, you know, like and subscribe, that thing, and enjoy all of your beverages and any other products that you enjoy responsibly.